UFO question mark. Back in my last couple years of high school, so around 2013 or 2014, something happened that I've never been able to explain. And honestly, I don't bring it up much anymore. Mostly because of the looks people give you when you do. But it's stuck with me ever since. At the time, I was living with a close friend who didn't live too far from our school. One night, it was just the two of us and 4 other friends. We had this little tradition of climbing onto the roof of his house to hang out, especially on clear nights. We'd just lay there, staring up at the stars, passing a joint, cracking jokes, talking about nothing and everything. It was one of those nights, calm, quiet, the kind of night where the world feels like it's paused. I was lying on my back, half zoned out, when I noticed something strange above us. There was a patch of the sky that looked off, like a piece of the stars had just been erased. No twinkling, no clouds, just a void. At first, I thought maybe my eyes were just adjusting weird, or maybe a trick of the light. But the longer I stared at it, the more unsettled I felt. It wasn't just empty. It was wrong. Like something was there but didn't want to be seen. Then it moved. That patch of nothingness, this floating shadow where stars should have been, just shifted. Quick. Like it glided across the sky, without a sound. I blinked hard, thinking I imagined it, until one of the guys suddenly sat up and said, "Yo, did anyone else just see that?" Everything changed in that moment. All of us sat up, looking around at each other, realizing we had all seen it. Every single one of us. It was like someone flipped a switch. We went from joking to rattled in seconds. Everyone started talking at once, trying to describe it, piece together what we'd just witnessed. No lights, no sound. Just a piece of the sky that didn't belong, moving. Then it came back. Out of nowhere, the same starless shape reappeared, directly above us. Just hanging there. We went completely still. 6 teenagers, who were laughing a minute ago, now frozen in silence. Watching something we couldn't even begin to understand. It hovered for maybe 5 seconds, though it felt a lot longer. And then, it suddenly shot off in a completely different direction, vanishing without a trace. The moment it left, all of us lost it, not in panic, but in that weird, half-laughing, half-freaking out energy you get when your brain is trying to make sense of something impossible. I remember that surge of adrenaline, that electric feeling in the air, and then someone said, "All right, nah, I'm out." And we all scrambled back inside through the attic window like our lives depended on it. We still don't talk about it much. Not because we've forgotten, but because it's hard to explain to people without sounding like lunatics. And yeah, we were smoking that night. But let's be real, weed doesn't make 6 people hallucinate the same exact thing in perfect sync. That's not how it works. I've been high plenty of times, and this wasn't some trippy mind game. This was real. Something was up there. To this day, it's the only experience I've had that I'd even remotely consider a UFO encounter. The shape was hard to define. Maybe triangular, maybe rectangular, but against the starry sky, all I can remember is that it looked like the night had a hole in it.